In this video, I cover 3 principles that will help you no matter where you are on your menopause journey, whether you're not sure whether you're in menopause, whether you're about to enter it, whether you're in the middle and beside yourself, feeling like you're sliding down a cliff. I want to share with you 3 principles to keep in mind no matter what is going on for you. My name is Grace. I've been over a decade in menopause. I'm at the other end, but I want to share with you the symptoms that I've been through, the actual remedies that I found, the expertise that I found as advice, and the mistakes I made along the way to help you. But these principles are actually the distillation of that decade's worth of work and coming out the other end in a calm, together space. The very first principle I want to share with you is that you will be okay. No matter what is going on for you, and I really mean this, no matter what is going on, if you feel you're in a dark place, if you feel like you're sliding out of control, if you can't even remember what you just did, if you cannot believe the things coming out of your mouth, it will pass. And that's based on the next 2 principles. So I want you to know you will be okay. So principle number 2 is that you should look for expertise. And in fact, think about a team you, a team menopause for you. Now, the one thing I will say about this, and I'm going to do a new video on this, and that is choose your expert very carefully. There are different experts out there, so make sure that you choose your expert very carefully. But surround yourself with advice and expertise. Third principle, and probably the most important, and certainly something I wish I knew when I'd started my journey, and that is that menopause is actually a chemistry change. So you are still you. You are just, if you like, flooded by a lot of chemistry changes going on in your body. They are overwhelming for some of us. Now, there is a chemistry change when we cut our finger and we simply just put on a band-aid or a plaster. But when it comes to menopause, it's a whole lot more overwhelming than cutting your finger and needing a plaster. It can take over your life. And you can feel, as I did, that you're about to throw yourself on the rubbish heap and it's all over. But I'm here to tell you that's not true. Keep in mind you are going through some very major, some of us, not all of us, but the majority, from looking at research, 8 out of 10 women have some form of menopause symptoms that get in their way of daily life. So I'm going to do another video on experts and on the various symptoms, but I want you to know that what you are going through is chemical and it is chemistry. And so if you cannot believe that you can't remember things right now, you can't remember where you put something down, you feel like you're losing it at work, you can't stand the people around you, you go off the handle in anger without understanding why, you feel exhausted all the time, you might feel like you're constantly forgetful, as I've mentioned. Understand this is the chemistry change, which is quite major, that's happening inside your body. There is a readjustment, a realignment of the key hormones, which I'm sure many of you have heard of, which of course is estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. So those little guys are reorganizing themselves, but they are chemistry, they are chemical, they are made up of proteins and of steroids. So let's not get into the chemistry, but I want you to know it's the chemical reaction that is impacting you, and you will get through this. The key is to find good advice, to give you good guidance. You may end up going on to medication, you may not. It's up to you. But if you stick to these principles and understand, you will be okay. You need to surround yourself with an expert team, but choose that team carefully. And that what's going on for you is actually chemistry, a chemical reaction, an overwhelming one for some of us. If you stick to those 3 principles, I'll see you in the next video where I talk about the experts and what to look for your expert.